Alright, we got drizzle, we got thunder, we got lightning, we got temperature of 76 degrees out here. Richmond, Virginia. What a night here, Richmond, Virginia. Not much of a poolside trivia night, huh? Well, it was a day for afternoon trivia, wasn't it? A little bit of a surprise for some of you. We haven't had a Wednesday night. We haven't had a Wednesday afternoon trivia in quite some time, right? Second afternoon trivia of July, second of the week. Kick things off with chain restaurants trivia. Now this is one that we usually, when we have chain restaurants trivia, it's usually on the back end. This time it was leadoff. It was something different. And this time it was Andy 8010 with a 5-0 sweep. An easy one. Bolt Dog gagging on Cold Stone Creamery, Tempe, Arizona. He did give us the nice little trivia tidbit about former Governor Ducey, who founded it. Is that right? All right, we went with the next game. Next game, I had an actors related trivia. But I decided we had a nice little crowd in there, and I scrapped it, or I shifted it down into the set list, and went with one that was not on the set list at all. And that was 1973 song titles trivia. We've done 1972 song titles trivia a couple times lately, and figure we go a year, just do the next year. Plus, I just happened to be listening to the Duck DJ pick, a 1973 LP by Rick Nelson called Windfall, which is a commercial flop, but a good LP. So 1973, Shawkinator had his thumb up his tail for the DJ this time. Not used to getting those Wednesday requests, huh, Shawk? I guess he's got that grill going. I don't blame him. He's got that awesome grill. He's whipping up something good tonight. And this did turn out to be our most competitive game of the night. It was a good one. It was Andy 8010 going back to back. He knows his Sly and the Family Stone and his Carpenters. Even though I don't think he got the Carpenters one, did he? Winning the game 5-2-2-1. We had some good competition in that game. I should have just kept it going and did another round, but went with Wimbledon champions for round 3. Wimbledon champions trivia. This time was specifically men's Wimbledon champions. We do have the final 4 set, by the way. Jannik Sinner versus Novak Djokovic, and then we have in the other one Taylor Fritz versus Carlos Alcaraz. So I'm really excited about that final 4. Andy 8010 with a 5-0 sweep, including John Newcomb, gag by Duck Meat, and then missed John McEnroe, back-to-back gags for Duck. Duck did not have a banner day after his 3-victory Monday afternoon trivia performance. He did not have a good day, even though I did appreciate him coming in. Man, a couple of gags. That was not the last gag for Duck in trivia. Game 4, Kevin Bacon film titles trivia, a premiere in all trivia. We've never done that before. Certainly in afternoon trivia. So it was Johnny D knows his Kevin Bacon films. He knocked it out of the park on that round, on the premiere round. That was incredible. Finishing it off with National Lampoon's Animal House, 1978, his first film. He knew Stir of Echoes, and he knew Whitewater Summer. He knows his 1987. He knows his July season of movie watching. Good job, John. Way to pay attention. Andy the Idiot whiffed on that one. We also had one called, there was a short film on there from like 2018, called Duck, a Kevin Bacon film. Duck whiffs on it. That was a big gag job by Duck. Duck was pretty much done at that point. Good old Duck. Gagging on his own nuts. An afternoon trivia. Round 5 was another Kevin Bacon song, film titles trivia, and it was Andy 8010 ousting Johnny 5-2. Game 6, we went with Tom Hanks film titles. We've done this before. This might be a premiere. No, I don't think it's. I think we did it once, maybe once or twice in afternoon trivia. Went with it today because it was announced that today is Tom Hanks' 69th birthday. Happy birthday, Tom Hanks! And it was a close one. This is probably the most competitive game. But in the end, it was Andy 8010 winning 5-4. We had a double steal on the board. Hell of a job. Andy 8010 wins. And then we went with a quickie round. We went with the U.S. State Capitals trivia. Tripping all over themselves with that Des Moines, Iowa answer. That was funny. Juneau, got some good talk going about Bolts moving to Juneau, prospectively. Andy 8010 wins his 3rd in a row and his 6th of the day. 5-2. It was a 7-round day today. Bookended by 2 three-peats by Andy and a John impressive victory in the middle. I talked about this at the recap on Monday. I said John with no wins Monday, but he was really chipping away, grinding away. That keeps hanging in there to get that win. Got it today, and it was a very impressive win. It was a very significant win because it was a premier genre at Kevin Bacon film titles. Good job. Andy 8010, 6 wins. Bolts was in today. Got some points. Was on the cusp of a victory also in, I think he was on the cusp of victory in that Tom Hanks one. Was unable to finish, but he had a great day today in afternoon trivia. And sparked a lot of conversation too, especially with the Alaska and the getting cock blocked on his possible, Puerto Rico job would have been incredible, and the Hawaii job. So we got some good talk going there. DNR Manny was in. DPCX was in. Free Jack Balls. We were able to pull him away from the leper table. Came in, but didn't do very much. Didn't even get any points. Kind of disappointing. Maybe he was really focused on that freaking poker table again. At least he came in. Jackass J with the marmalade. Apricot marmalade. Check out Jackass J's apricot marmalade collection that his old lady made. That is delicious. And those fresh apricots. Screw the rest of you guys. I want to go visit Jackass J and have some peanut butter and apricot marmalade sandwiches and some ice cold milk and cheese doodles. Jackass J. We had Shockinator. We had JG53. We had the Duckman. Got a point. They got a couple of points in there. Good job. Stacy. John with one win. Stacy was quiet as usual. Coach Nelly with a little appearance in afternoon trivia towards the end. Good job. And at the very end, and I'm talking the very, very, very end, it was JHL coming in. So good job, guys. Thanks for playing Wednesday afternoon trivia. It was a lot of fun, boys. Mexican restaurant. I just went to one yesterday. Oh my God! Andy wins the big cash prizes. It was not a Mexican restaurant. But what a week for Andy. Wins the big cash prizes Monday. Wins the Ocean One for all the marbles Tuesday. Wins the big cash prizes Wednesday. Picks the eggs and hash browns and liver pudding. See you guys later for more trivia. Oh yeah, Mr. Met was not in today. To hell with Met. See you tonight.